again, it was looking a little bit nervy a few weeks back, especially when they lost at Wealdstone by 1-0, but since then they've really pulled it round. Some good home draws against Halifax and Rochdale right up there in the table, and then they've beaten sides more near to them like Braintree and of course Fylde last week, which Woking put a 13-point gap on them and all but relegated Fylde, and again that win at Oldham as well. So some really good results in this run of form, and again I have to say, speaking Neil Larley, just the job he's done to really keep Woking in such a good position, because they were in a perilous position form-wise when he came in, but he's sorted them out really well. Only 3 league defeats in his time in charge. I remember Neil Larley joined back in December, so it's been a fair few games to put it lightly in that time, but he's done a very, very solid job, experienced manager. So again, he's certainly looks like the right manager to take the club forwards, and again, if Woking have a really strong end to the season, that'll be a nice little bit of momentum coming into the summer. So unchanged lineup for the Cards. It's Will Yaskalainen in goal. Back four, Dion Kelly-Evans, Chinwe Coley, Timmy Olasina and Tariq Kynes. Midfield three, Tunji Akinola, Del Gorman, Jamie Andrews, and it'll be Aidan O'Brien, Innie Effiong and Lewis Walker up top for Neil Larley's side. Hello everyone, and a warm welcome to York Road this afternoon for Maidenhead United against Woking. Well, it was heartbreak for Woking in the FA Trophy a couple of weeks back, but in terms of league form, things are going very nicely at the moment. Unbeaten in 5 and back-to-back wins against Oldham and Fylde have propelled the Cards closer to safety. Mikulski intercepted there from Akinola. Now it's play square to Hines, a few yards in the main end half. Infield to O'Brien, now back out towards Hines. Hines surging down the right hand side. Hines trying to get the cross in the box, blocked there. Falls back to Hines. And now Gorman, delivery looking for Walker. Walker wins that off target. There was a Viton delivery there from Del Gorman from the far side, and Lewis Walker climbed above Welch Hayes, but just couldn't get his header on target there in the centre circle. Now trying to pick out Walker. Walker does win the header, goes back to Gorman midway inside the main end half, tries to scoop it towards the box, headed away there from Lati Fairweather, back to Gorman holding the ball up in the centre. Good 50-50 challenge there from Ferdinand. Now square from Mikulski to Smith just behind halfway. Now Smith trying to set the ball through the middle towards Kiernan. Kiernan gets to the box. Kiernan, Biolarici Yaskalainen, and Maidenhead lead by 1-0. You have to say the last few minutes it's come against the run of play, but they've got the Cards on the counter attack, and what a massive goal that could be in Maidenhead season. Great pace there from Brendan Kiernan through the centre. It was a clip ball over the top, and Kiernan won the foot race and just poked it beyond the reach of Yaskalainen. Composed finish in that one-on-one situation, and Woking trail here. It's flicked further on from Gorman. O'Brien now wins the ball in the centre circle. Well done there from Aidan O'Brien. Gives it to Lewis Walker. Walker now cuts inside. Walker in the centre circle, turns. Walker through the middle to O'Brien. O'Brien now turns away, now sets through Effiong. Lovely this from Woking. Effiong through, and it's wide the target, but flags up against Innie Effiong. Anyway, that's the best football that Woking have put together this afternoon. Walker through the centre to O'Brien. Turned away from his man, slipped through Effiong, but the offside flag was up against Innie Effiong, who placed his shot wide anyway. First half stoppage time here at York Road. It's a short free kick from Ferguson. And now Lati Fairweather to Smith. Smith, low left foot to ball in, and just missed shot for Ferdinand and clear off the line for a Kiernan shot. And it's gone behind it. Think it came off a Maidenhead man last. What a chance there for Maidenhead. Ferdinand completely missed the ball from the low cross that came in, but Kiernan met it. We have just a minute of stoppage time added on, and Maidenhead thought they were going to be 2-0 up, but excellent clearance off the line. Not sure it was Olasina or Coley, so the two forwards, Mikulski and Walker. It's a corner ping towards the back post. Welch Hayes heads down. It's pushed away from Yaskalainen, but it's been turned in. I think it will be given to Welch Hayes. And Maidenhead lead by 2-0. Woking just couldn't deal with the set piece. Pinged in for Ferguson on the far side. Welch Hayes headed down, went under the body Yaskalainen. I'm not sure if it got a touch on the goal line. And I think it will be given to Miles Welch Hayes. And that's a massive goal for Maidenhead. Far from likely to happen now in 2 goals down. The gap is set to be close to 5 points. So just a bit nervy for Woking going into that old shot game. It stays like this now. Effiong heads it down for Asude, right inside the box. Josh Asude. Asude tries to get the crossing blocked, and O'Brien lets it run out for a corner kick. So Gorman, both arms raised. Let's see what he can do from this. Del Gorman to deliver here from the right hand side. So Gorman just clips it in. Header from Walker goes in, and Woking have a lifeline here. 2-1 now. Great header there for Lewis Walker at the back post. Perfect corner in for the right hand side, and Lewis Walker rose to the back post unmarked to give Woking hope. Just over an hour gone here at York Road. Maidenhead 2, Woking 1. And Maidenhead gets back on the way now. He is about to Howells. Long ball took down the left hand side. Lati Fairweather. Header one there from Okoli. Header down for Lati Fairweather. Deflects off Asude. Now Andrews behind halfway. Andrews surges for Effiong. Holding up here. Effiong inside right. Good work from Effiong now. Asude drifts and field. Heading towards the box. Still Asude. Tricky feet from him. Then lays it off to Andrews in the centre. Back to Gorman. Square for Hines. About 10 yards in the Maidenhead half. Back to Gorman. Still in Maidenhead territory. Woking now. Woking back in the half with Okoli. Just behind halfway though. Okoli goes long. Effiong can't win the flick on. Headed away. Lati Fairweather only as far as Gorman. Now Gorman sending the delivery towards the near post. O'Brien flicks it towards goal. Oh, that's outstanding. That's outstanding from Aidan O'Brien. And Woking are level. A delivery for Del Gorman. And a piece of brilliance there for Aidan O'Brien at the near post. Flicked it brilliantly across the face of goal. It was a wonderful improvised finish. And this game completely turned on its head as the Woking fans are belting out yellows in front of us. And here's the yellows are drawn level. It's game on here at York Road. Maidenhead United 2, Woking 2. Wonderful finish from Aidan O'Brien. And now Woking have all the momentum. And as it stands, if Woking were to go on and win this, and it stays like it is between Dagenham and Ebbsfleet, Woking will be safe in the National League. As it stands, if Woking were to go on and win this, they'd be safe in the National League officially for another season. Jaskelainen long towards Effiong, flicks inside to O'Brien. O'Brien on the bounce. O'Brien's shot just gone off the post. I think actually was a save there from Howells. He got fingertip to it. He did indeed. So Miles the Seaman, I think Howells did get a fingertip on that. So it's a corner kick for in the first half at Maidenhead. So much has happened in the second half since then. So Jaskelainen, free kick, search for Okoli, wins the flick on, drops to Effiong. Effiong lifts it towards the back post, no one's there. Or Kelly Evans come onto it, Kelly Evans header. Effiong just wide, what a chance! What a chance! Bruni Effiong. He was inside the 6-yard box and near post. Well, Effiong lifted the ball in, no one's at the back post initially. Kelly Evans getting sprinted onto it, and he headed it towards the path of Effiong. What a chance for Woking to complete the turnaround, but somehow the corner to finally come in from Maidenhead from the far side. Corner from Abrams, Massey flicks up in the air, and it's headed down, and Woking need to clear, and they do so. On his far as Barrett shot, pop ball, pinball around the box, and O'Brien gets it clear. And Asude chasing from the front. Asude, great pace, but Howells comes well out of his area to clear forwards, and a catch from Jaskelainen. That's wonderful pace there for Asude. So Del Gorman chips it towards the back post. Okoli's header wide, and it's just off target there for Chinwike Okoli. Drops it to Effiong, just lets it bounce, calmly heads it to his left. O'Brien now to Kelly Evans inside the box, lays it off to Effiong. Effiong sets it up. Effiong shot saved down to his right by Howells. And that was a good effort there by Effiong. Hit that low with his right foot, but Howells got down to it. So long ball from Howells. Head away from Onasida. That's a Woking. They come out of the point. They will absolutely take that, especially being 2 goals down. So Barrett lifts in the free kick. Head away there. Headed back towards goal. Abrams headed in for Will Chase. And Maidenhead, it's been ruled out. It has. And Will Chase has headed in, but head into the back of net, and bit of confusion there. Yeah, it is offside. It is offside. I thought for a split second was it going to be a bit offside against Welch Hayes, and he certainly did look off when he headed that in. So no winning goal for Maidenhead. Woking dugout. Barrett flings it in, diving head away from O'Brien, falls back to Barrett, and there goes the full-time whistle. Well, it's finished Maidenhead 2, Woking 2, and a nice point on the board for the Cards. Of course, they would love to make it 3 wins in a row, but it's 6 unbeaten, and they came from 2-0 down. So it's finished here, 2 apiece. It's the big one on Monday for Woking, though. Derby day against Aldershot, as they're looking to inflict revenge on the Shots after the FA Trophy semi-final defeats. The Woking players just coming across towards the supporters and give them a nice round of applause here, where it's finished. Maidenhead United 2, Woking 2.